in the game.
No.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want
Nigga,
anyway.
get it back.
Don't really
Get
care what you
turn the
think,
shit
you
off.
should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
Super well, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah. Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning is in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning is in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high.
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer, cooped up, too up. Make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a buck, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think a brown skin real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it. Short, small, when that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
You say too late to start, got your heart in a handle. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, ain't no heart in a handle. You know you better than that.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the shit now and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you
We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give me that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Always exist, what you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more, but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, with that you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 22-yard line.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
And the Falcons.
To the air, Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. But Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
60 Bison.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's Penix. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Set. 18. Ref goal 80. 60. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Type. Ready, ready.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Second down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now second
They'll
and
throw
6.
with Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. Oh, this is blocked. Oh, the Packers have it. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry about it. It's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Packers. He goes 91 yards on the kick return. And the Packers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab them. Then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stack.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there at the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 64 yards. And the Falcons are once again back in front. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he returns this to the 22.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I
looking to put a drive together.
Riggs, tap 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. They'll set up to throw. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes out a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
Now this aired out deep for Reed. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Get some 9 yards and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Penix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Hey, look at this Packers defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll let this go for the end zone. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They decline that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass, yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that penalty?
I'm so confused. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Douglas. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter. Action, the Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Penix to the air once more. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
And looking to throw, Penix. That is caught. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The Falcons on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. This is 2nd and 8. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 42.
That's good. 4 up Packers. First down.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Looking to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 47 yards. And the Packers have got it back to within a score.
Justin Tucker.
Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blow. It's the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side.
Maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Let's go.
Penix working out of the gun here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
This ball down the field for Pitts. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Falcons add 6 to their lead. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Cougar 19! Set, hurt! Panther 60! Panther 60! Buffalo 18! Ready, ready?
They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And the Packers, first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Micah Parsons in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run.
Brings up third down.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Warriors 70. 69, Panther 11. Panther, hurt.
They'll throw now on the final play. This ball down the field for Pitts. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people...
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Nicky Van Worry.
That keeps the score. Falcons 23, Packers 20.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure...
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Brandon, these quarterbacks have their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. 1st down. It's a quarterback sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Packers have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. That's caught, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
Falcons 23.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
It's now 3rd and 5.
This ball down the field for Pitts. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, 76 yards. And the Falcons have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
The Falcons.
They'll try and throw with Penix. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Falcons.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Aiming for Jacobs, he's got him, reeling it in on the out route. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Off the option, here's Jacobs. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 3rd and 3.
Cup 19. Here we go. Buffalo 8, Park 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Riggs. Hey, ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
At the 2-yard line.
Count.
Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Packers. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Falcons 31.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
A loss of 2.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Micah Parsons able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 42 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
operating from the gun, Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This one into the hands of Pitts. Down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 42 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Now Penix going to hold on to it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
'70 Ranger. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Ready.
To the air, Penix. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
That'll go as a pickup of 8. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
Here we go. 60 by 60 by.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught by Pitts. There he goes, right side. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Daniel Carlson.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
50 yards on the play. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Let's pack the 60.
Back to throw. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And with 4 seconds remaining, they will call the timeout. So just enough of a cushion there to bring on the field goal unit and try to send this one to the extra session. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready. 70 Lion. Street. Ready.
Here's Penix. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Going on the ground with Jacobs. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Packers.
Here we go.
1st down.
19
A gain
Tiger,
of
19
3 on the play.
Warriors, 70.
1st down, Green Bay.
They'll set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 92 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Packers.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. With that last effort, he has reached now 10,000 career rushing yards. Congratulations.
Big-time congratulations. That also means that his publicist can make sure all the information gets to every voter out there who has a say in the Hall of Fame. Fashioning together a heck of a resume.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Get it? Street! Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
5-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Here we
Brings
go.
up
Here we
2nd and a yard.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Packers 45, Falcons 38.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now a first throw here in overtime. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Zappi. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it.
Zappi's pass intercepted.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in